Hello everyone, welcome to Wednesday. Welcome to a very productive day that turned into a nightmare. Holy crap. Me and Mal got in bed early last night, first time in a while. We got in bed early enough to get about 9, close to 10 hours of sleep. It was awesome, it was great. I wake up refreshed. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do this. I'm going to get a lot done. I'm going to record a lot. It's going to be awesome. The first thing on my agenda was to record Demo Fridays. As you know, we are going out of town on the 16th, so I have to record an entire month, the entire month of December stuff by, however many days from now, 10 days or something. So I had to do a lot of Demo Fridays today. So I get everything set up, and I'm like, I'm pumped. I'm like, yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm awake. This is good. This is going to be good commentary. So I start recording commentary, right? And things are going well. I record about 2 hours worth. I record quite a few Demo Fridays based on a lot of the stuff you guys said. And I was happy with it. And I get on the computer and I'm like, I should probably listen to it just to make sure it's okay. So I start playing the file and I'm like, what? And I can hear myself, but there's noise. There's mic noise. It's like, and I'm like, no, because I just spent 2 hours doing this. The sad thing is, this isn't the first time this has happened recently, very recently. My mic has been having problems. My mic has one of those little swivel things, the headset, so it like swivels down so I can speak into it. It's weird, but if it's any lower than like right here, the mic just cuts out, and it never used to do that, so it's definitely sure that something's wrong with it. Anyway, I ran an audio filter on it to try and get rid of the noise, and it helped, and I'm pretty sure that once I get the game audio in there with it, it's going to drown it out, but if you notice just a tiny little something in the background, bear with me, because honestly, I don't feel like I have time to record all those demos over, so I'm going to see if it works. If it does, then I'll use it, and if it doesn't, then I don't know. I hate to re-record all those demos, just because one of my favorite thing about Demo Fridays is that I'm actually getting my real first impression of the game. So, for example, today I played Orcs Must Die, because you guys recommended it, and, there was my first impressions of the game. I really don't want to get my second impressions of the game. Anyway, so that happened today, and I was like, crap, so I needed a new headset. So I ordered one. I have Prime shipping, and I actually got one-day delivery because it was only $4 more. Also, whenever I bought the headset that I had in the summer for Mal, it was $50. Now they're down to $40, which was awesome. So I saved money even getting the one-day shipping as far as I'm concerned. And some of you might be saying, well, why did you get the same headset? Well, for one, if we have the exact same headset, we actually split the headset into the mic port, and I want to make sure that the headsets are the same because then the volume is going to be the same. I mean, at least in theory. The other reason is that it was $40, and you can't really beat that, especially because this headset that just broke has been around since March '09, so like 2.5 going on 3 years, and that's pretty good for a headset. So I figured if I can get another 3 years out of it, $40 is fine. Although the next headsets that I get, me and Mal, are going to be better headsets. I think the biggest problem is the cable. It's not a very sturdy cable. It's kind of a thin cable. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the cable is like on my Logitech G500, but it's a braided cable, and those things are powerful. They're really thick and strong, and that's what I want to get on a headset. And I know that those things are crazy expensive. When Emil was here, he showed me his Sennheiser, and he had a really nice one, but his was also like, I don't know, like $200 or something, and I'm not really into spending that much money on a headset. So in the future, yes, but for right now, I have a headset coming, super fast shipping. I'll get it tomorrow, because that's the only way we're going to be able to get all this recording done. But like I said, it gets worse, so watch this, it gets worse. After getting the Demo Fridays done, running the audio filter and saying, it sounds better, I need to move on, I decided I should probably start recording Skyrim, because I need to record Skyrim. So, I load up Skyrim, and there's a new patch. And I'm like, okay, it's fine, because I've already told Steam not to update Skyrim. If you guys watch the Skyrim LP, you'll know that I've been playing the game on 1.1, and they released 1.2, it broke the game all to hell. The frames per second were terrible. It was like the crappiest thing I ever saw, so I went back to 1.1, told Steam, do not update my game. And whenever I started Steam, I looked in the menu, and it said, do not update this game. And I was like, good, you do that. Don't you update my game. I clicked play. And I'm getting ready to play the game, got my everything set up, I'm ready to go, and it's not loading. And I'm like, why aren't you loading? And I look, and it's downloading the update, and I'm like, Steam, what are you doing? It updates to 1.3. which I was angry because it did that. But then I was like, well, it's 1.3, so Bethesda probably fixed stuff. So I get in the game, and I'm walking around, and I'm running fraps, and it's absolute garbage, and the frames are terrible, and I'm like, wow, good job, Bethesda. You have fixed absolutely nothing. And I decided that I'd have to get out and go back to 1.1 again. So I dropped down from 1.3 to 1.1. So then I get in the game, and I'm recording stuff, and I'm noticing slowdown. And I'm not very happy with what's happening. I'm like, what? Why am I still getting slowed down? Now, admittedly, I know that there's something I'm doing wrong that I wish I could fix. When you record something with fraps, or really anything related to recording stuff, you should record on a drive separate from the one that you're using to run the application. So, for example, if you're recording fraps on hard drive 1, you should be recording the footage onto hard drive 2, not hard drive 1. The unfortunate thing for me is that my case only has 3 drive bays. One of them is for Mac, one of them is for Windows, one of them is for footage, but the footage drive is formatted for Mac, meaning I can't record Windows footage to the Mac drive. Because of this, I have to record on the same drive that I'm recording with on Fraps. That is bad. I shouldn't do that. However, I've recorded 10 episodes with no problem, but I got into bigger parts of the world today. It was big, expansive. I started getting slowed down. And I started getting, just quite frankly, very pissed. So I decided I'm going to do something. And it's really wacky. And on one end, it's wacky. On the other end, it shows how dedicated I am to making sure that I provide the best experience for you guys. Because I do not want to play LP and have the thing all stuttery and crappy. I want to make sure that it's good. And this is a really weird thing. And I'm not really sure how I'm going to do it. But I'm going to do it because I'm not very far in Skyrim yet. Mallory doesn't know I'm going to do this. She just got home. I told her I have a surprise for her. We are going to go buy Skyrim for the 360. She's smiling. The reason she's smiling is because she's wanted it for the 360. And you might say, well, why can't she just play your Windows version? No. The reason is I only boot into Windows to play Skyrim. That's it. Because I need to be booted into Mac to do editing stuff. I mean, even if I'm not physically doing anything, even if I'm not actually editing a clip, something is converting or doing something, and it's all on the Mac side. So she's never going to be able to play Skyrim because I'm always on Mac. So she wanted to get it for the 360, and I was like, yeah, we'll see. But now it would just kill 2 birds with 1 stone. She'd be able to actually play Skyrim, and I'd be able to hopefully play Skyrim. So you're saying, wait, you're going to go buy Skyrim for the 360, but your save file's on the PC, correct? Excellent. And because I'm not very far, I am going to create Argyle. Again, play through all of the same stuff, and get to exactly where I was in the game. And some of you might think that's crazy, but it's actually not that crazy. I'm not very far in the game. I'm about 4 hours in. Not to mention, now that I know what I'm doing, I'll probably do it all a lot faster, so yeah. I'm going to make this happen. So yeah, that was my day. And my day sucked pretty bad, but it's going to be okay. It's going to be good. And when that headset comes tomorrow, we'll start recording more Halo and Minecraft. And hopefully by the 16th, we'll have all of December stuff done. And I'll be able to actually relax, knowing that this crazy day, this terrible day, is behind me. We went to Toys R Us. They had many titles to choose from. They did not have Skyrim for the 360. They had it for the PS3, but they didn't have it for the 360. So we went over to Walmart, since Mallory's like, hey, they do price matching. And I was like, hey, Walmart, do you do price matching? And they're like, yeah. I was like, cool, could you match this deal? Buy one, get one 50% off at a Toys R Us deal video game? And they're like, nope. And I'm like, why? And they're like, we'll only do it if it's a listed price. And I'm like, oh, okay. But then I remembered that Amazon matches the price, and they were matching the price. So I'm going to order it when we get home. It will be the second time I've ordered something on Amazon today, and Amazon's getting a lot of my money. I'm hoping that if I do it in time, that they'll put the orders together and I'll get the game sooner, but either way, I'll get it by Saturday. And it's unfortunate, but I mean, it is what it is. I need Skyrim to be able to record Skyrim, and I don't know what else to say. Just order it and hope it comes. We got a message from Thomas, and he was like, hey, I have something for you. So we came to his abode, and now we're here. And he gave us Ender's Game and Uglies. He gave us books because he's a librarian in training. He actually wrote that on the outside, but I've since practically destroyed it. But he also gave us these cookie chips.
Cookies. I just broke one.
They're pretty amazing. I've never had them before. Is there an actual name for them that you know of or anything?
Oat brown cookies.
Oat brown cookies. Oh, I've never heard that. They just look like cookie chips. Anyway, thank you. You're forcing me to read, which is probably a good thing.
Make him read, viewers, commenters, people. Keep asking him about it. 20 pages a day. I want you to tell him that.
We'll be checking.
I have all these comments that are going to be like, you may need to read.
Is there a study guide to go along with that?
There is.
A study guide? What? I can read the book. I'm not, I mean...
Worksheets?
I passed college. Well, I did it. We have a copy of Skyrim, delivery estimate Friday, and we decided to get Ico and Shadow of the Colossus, just because, I mean, there was a deal going on. We got that game for $20, and you can't beat it. We really wanted to play those games, and now we'll be able to, which was nice. It was really hard. I was having a hard time deciding between the Ico and Shadow of the Colossus collection, or the Uncharted 1 and 2 dual pack, or the God of War 1 and 2 dual pack, or the Resistance 1 and 2 dual pack, because those are all games I want to play, but I want to play this the most, so I got this. Anyway, it's been a long day full of ups and downs, mostly downs, but the ups were good. We ended up figuring this out, even though I really didn't want to have to get this stuff. It's nice that we will have it. Mallory will actually be able to play Skyrim, which is good, because she had started Oblivion, and it was just really weird because all the stuff I can do in Skyrim, you know, can't do everything in Oblivion. So now she'll be able to join me on my quest, which is actually really exciting. So the day wasn't all that bad. It was alright. But why don't you guys tell me how your day was? We don't normally do that, but how did your day go? Did you have a good day? Did you have a bad day? Maybe you had a day that was like mine. It was infuriating, terrible, awful day, but then it was alright. Thomas certainly helped, so thanks again, Thomas, although I do have to read. Although I'm probably going to do that over winter break when I'm at my parents' house. But I will read the book. I'll read the book. I have to read the Steve Jobs book, too. 2 books. So you guys tell me about your day in the comments, and let's meet back tomorrow, shall we? Hey, I forgot something actually pretty important. Well, it's going to be important to at least one person. There was a comment I got the other day, and they said, hey, you haven't talked about the game that Alex made, and we were wondering why you haven't said anything about it. And I replied to him and I said, I will tell you on day 741. And you know what? I did, sort of. I had, you guys don't know this, but day 741 was a different vlog, and then we scrapped the entire thing and filmed something else. And basically what happened was I talked about Alex's thing on day 741 in the scrapped footage, but I forgot that it was in the scrapped footage. So I did do it, it's just you guys never saw it. So this is for you guys who want to know what Alex made, what he worked on. And specifically for the person who left the comment, because I feel like I let him down, because he's going to be like, well, where is it in day 741? Because it's not here. Well, it was, just then I erased it and I forgot. Anyway, so here it is now. Alex was on a team that worked on the Black Eyed Peas experience. It's a game for the Xbox Kinect. It's available in stores now, which is cool because it's a real game. From what I understand, he was involved with a studio that did the animations of the characters, I believe. He was working with, it's a game company. I think they work with the animation side of things or something. Maybe. I don't know. I talk to him every so often, and he told me that I was allowed to tell you guys when it came out, and it's actually been out for a little while, but it just slipped my mind. So just so you know, the next time you're in Walmart and you see Black Eyed Peas experience, you can tell whoever you're with that you know someone sort of that worked on the game. So Alex, the person who was in the vlog for, you know, however many, 500-something days, worked on Black Eyed Peas experience, which is pretty cool. I haven't played it, but he worked on it.